Hello and welcome to another update video on the TLT, the iShares 20 plus Treasury bonds. So you can still see that this downtrend still appears to be unfolding. I mean, what we talked about in previous updates and previous videos is that we should be close to a low, yeah, and we should be close to a low of this correction that started in April 2020. So we might have bottomed already, or we might get one more low. So that's the challenge to figure out. We're still trolling the 2023 low that formed there around $82. The rally from that low in 2023 remained a three-wave pattern. So it could simply be just a corrective rally, essentially. For example, here in white wave 4, and we're now coming down in white wave 5, which, hold on, which could send us lower, yeah, based on this wave structure. Just notice that I need to change the wave degree here, but what we are tracking basically in the white scenario is a wave 1, a wave 2, the wave 3 is still in the making, then there could be a wave 4 and a wave 5. So this is how this should play out in the white scenario. So in the white scenario, we could easily go lower. However, there is obviously a potential that we are starting the B wave bounce, that we are unfolding already in this B wave. So this B wave is expected anyway, which could take us higher medium term, either now or after one more low. And this could be an A wave up, a B wave down, might have bottomed already in May, and we could now be moving up in a C wave. And this might take us into this resistance area. We zoom out a little bit, we see that even better. Into the resistance area, sort of $111 plus, yeah. But obviously, we don't have the answer yet. The situation would be much clearer if this move up, or had this move up been a 5-wave move, but we only have 3 waves, so kind of rely really on the nanostructures that can really change at an instant. But to get really the signals that are important, we have to go to the 1 hour and the 4 hour charts. So here on the 1 hour time frame, you see that in the yellow scenario, the potential is there that a meaningful low formed in May. We had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside. We could indeed be in a third wave rally now, which should take us to the 123.6 extension at least. In a third wave, then there could be a fourth wave and a fifth wave. Now this might, we might get extensions in the subwave structures and so on. But the main question at the moment in the very short term is actually, do we form a corrective rally here? So in the yellow scenario, let's say in the yellow scenario, are we going to break above resistance or not? All right. And $87.74 is resistance. Any break above would make it clearer that we are at least forming a larger rally. And then the blue zone comes into focus, $90, $91, $92. In the very short term, the risk is that in the white scenario, in which we are in this short-term bearish count, after a wave 2 topped in April, we formed the A wave of the third wave, the B wave of the third wave, and we could have started the C wave. And the C wave is a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's this resistance area that will now tell us whether we're in the white scenario, which is the short-term bearish one, or in a more directly bullish one. We have seen a reaction to Fibonacci support, but we haven't broken above resistance yet. So the next objective for the bulls is to drive the price above $87.74, because that's the level that, if we broken, would make the white scenario less likely. But that doesn't rule out another low. It would simply mean that maybe this B wave could still be unfolding, and then the focus will shift to $90, $91.40 for the next 5-wave move up. But that will be the next step. The immediate question and discussion is around, okay, is this a wave 2 bounce, which could unfold as an A, B, C structure? And We get some clarity probably in the next few sessions. We're now in a resistance area, but I don't see any break of upside momentum. So it's not clear if this is the white scenario. It probably hasn't topped yet. And the question is, what would need to happen for us to get a first confirmation that this wave 2 in white has topped? It's a corrective rally. First of all, it doesn't even look finished, because it could even be, even in the white scenario, we might get at least one more high here in this move up, yeah, because I would track the white wave 2 as an ABC structure, A wave, B wave, C wave, and that C wave might get one more high. So when will I, however, start to assume that we don't get another high? Well, if we break below support. And that means a break of short-term upside momentum, regardless of which scenario it is. I mean, first indication that some kind of top is in place would be a break below the 50% retracement of the last rally. So if we get a break below $86.59, that would be our first signal that a top of sorts has actually formed. So that's the update on TLT. Hope it helped. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.